Have you ever thought about the fact that your favorite YouTuber 9 times out of 10 doesn't wear pants when they make their videos? I'm wearing pants. I promise. Last night was Monday Night Raw, so that means it must have been a Monday. So ladies and gentlemen, we opened up Monday Night Raw the night after the Royal Rumble with Drew McIntyre, the current WWE champion, heading down to the ring. He gets cut off by the Rated R. I'm not going to do it. My voice is a little bit scratchy right now, but Edge comes on down to the middle of the ring, and they go back and forth with a little promo ski, and then they get cut off by Sheamus, and Sheamus comes on down to the ring. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this segment was very, very interesting to me, mainly because I didn't understand the point of it. I mean, I know Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, they got their thing going on, but I'm like, maybe Edge shouldn't come back and just immediately do stuff with people he's worked with before. That's just my opinion. That's just what I would like to see. I'd like to see Edge tear it up with some new people. But nevertheless, Sheamus basically bro kicks Drew McIntyre's head off after Edge gives Drew McIntyre a warning that, hey, I don't know whose title I'm going for, but I'm the ultimate opportunist, so you best believe I'm going after somebody's title at WrestleMania and winning. But then, as I said, Sheamus bro kicks Drew McIntyre's head off. Commentary hyped it up like it was a best friend stabbing another best friend in the back, but it's Sheamus and it's Drew McIntyre. I feel like either one of these dudes could have done that at any point. But that was the opening segment of Monday Night Raw. Did I enjoy it? I thought it was pretty good. Now, we moved on over into the United States Championship match that I believe should have happened at Royal Rumble, but for whatever reason got moved to Monday Night Raw. It was Bobby Lashley defending the United States Championship, Freak Bobby if you nasty, against Matt Riddle, aka Riddle, and this match did not get a complete finish. Bobby Lashley basically locked in the Hurt Locker on the outside of the ring, on the apron, as he was trying to tug Riddle back in. It looked a little confusing to me at first, but I really liked what they were doing with this, as Lashley just ruined Riddle. He ruined Riddle, absolutely destroyed Riddle, threw him over the guardrail. I loved the little subtleties of what MVP was saying on the outside of the ring to Lashley. The selling between Lashley and MVP, I feel like made that segment 1,000 times better than what it would have been had that not have taken place. MVP yelling, "Hey, what are you doing, man? You don't want to kill him. You want to beat him down that bad? Come on, man. You think about the court case." Like that was so dope to me. But nevertheless, Bobby Lashley won, or technically Riddle won via disqualification, but Bobby Lashley, as a result of the disqualification, keeps the United States Championship. We went to a commercial break, and as we came back, Riddle was being attended to by medical personnel. We then go to a Randy Orton promo backstage talking to Edge, and I'm going to be 1,000% honest with you. I said it earlier in the video. I really want to see Edge do things with new talent, but if this is a way to wrap up the loose ends of Randy Orton versus Edge, I'm all for it. So Randy Orton basically cut a really good promo, mind you, against Edge, saying that essentially he gave Edge an out, and Edge did not want to take that out, so now Randy Orton's going to have to give him a different out. He's going to have to take him out. And I don't think Edge is going to take that too kindly. But up after that, we had Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston backstage in the gorilla position, and Xavier Woods and Kofi were cutting a great promo, basically talking about Mustafa Ali and Retribution. And then we have Xavier Woods going up against Mustafa Ali, and that match was banging. Let me tell you, I really, really enjoyed Xavier Woods versus Mustafa Ali, and I really feel like Xavier does not get enough credit as a solo competitor in the ring. He is so good, man, and I feel like he deserves a singles title 100%. I really, really hope to see that happen in the year of 2021. I know Big E's doing his thing over on SmackDown right now. Hey, let Xavier do his thing on Raw too, you know what I'm saying? And he did actually pick up the win here against Mustafa Ali, and it was a very, very, very good match. And after that, Bad Bunny's best friend, Damian Priest, is backstage. Now, I saw a lot of people talking some mess about this segment. They were wondering why Bad Bunny is here, and let me tell you why Bad Bunny is here, because Bad Bunny was the #1 streamed artist on Spotify in 2020. He's got streamed more than your favorite artist. He got streamed more than Drake. He got streamed more than Eminem. He got streamed more than Cardi B. He got streamed more than everybody. It was insane. It was absolutely wild. But Bad Bunny is not bad for the WWE. He's a big fan of the WWE, and I'm always about celebrity interactions that, one, are very, very culturally significant, and two, that are very, very, very interested in wrestling, and Bad Bunny's a really big wrestling fan, so I'm all about this collaboration. Speaking of this collaboration, we then move on to Miz TV with Bad Bunny. Damian Priest comes out in the midst of it, and he basically just levels the Miz and John Morrison with a big old forearm. It was really, really interesting to see. I thought it was really, really dope, and it led in to the Miz going one-on-one with Damian Priest, and I thought for a minute there that Damian Priest was going to lose against the Miz, but it did not happen that way. Damian Priest got the win over the Miz in his Monday Night Raw debut. Am I a big Damian Priest fan? Not at all. However, I am really interested to see what he's going to do on the main roster now that this was officially his Monday Night Raw call-up. I think he could do some very good stuff. I think him versus Bobby Lashley, that's got money written all over it to me. I don't know about y'all, but that's got money written all over it to me. Up next, we had the Raw Tag Team title match between the Hurt Business and the Lucha House Party. I feel like for these two teams, I felt like they were going to have way more chemistry than they did. I don't think the match was bad by any stretch of the imagination, but I did feel like it just felt a little off, you know? And I don't know if that's because they're doing this stupid thing, in my opinion at least, where they're teasing the Hurt Business breaking up, but I hope that doesn't happen because the Hurt Business is one of my favorite things on Monday Night Raw right now. I love watching the Hurt Business each and every single week, and seeing that they're teasing a breakup, I don't know how I feel about that one, man. I don't know how I feel about that one, but nevertheless, the Hurt Business do pick up the win after the match, and they did the thing, man, where Shelton Benjamin smacked Cedric on the back and he took the win basically. And I don't know how I like this dissension within the Hurt Business. I personally think that it's very dumb. I would love to see the Hurt Business last for a lot longer than what they're teasing they're gonna last for, but MVP did calm down Cedric Alexander after he was getting a little hot because of it, so maybe there ain't gonna be nothing bad in the water. After this, though, we had the number one contendership triple threat tag team match between Charlotte Flair and Asuka, Lana and Naomi, and Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. Of course, right now we have Charlotte Flair and Asuka, the former women's tag team champions. They lost it at the Royal Rumble because of Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler picking up the win after a Lacey Evans and Ric Flair interference, and that look sums up how I feel about this angle right now. I'm not really too into the whole Lacey Evans, Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair dynamic that we're getting right now. I think it's kind of whack, but you know, at the end of the day, it got the tag titles off of Asuka. Asuka now can go as a singles competitor. Lana and Naomi actually picked up the big win here tonight. I'm happy to see Naomi's going to get a title shot. I don't know if her and Lana as a tag team is what I would have done, but I'm happy, nevertheless, that Naomi is getting a prominent spot back on WWE TV. Up next, though, we had Elias and Jackson Ryker versus Jeff Hardy and the man that spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool, Carlito Caribbean Cool. Carlito is back in the WWE. I said it in my Royal Rumble review. He is looking better than ever, and I am so excited to see Carlito back on TV, man. Jeff Hardy and Carlito do pick up the wins over Elias and Jackson Ryker, and it's so good to see Carlito back like that, man. I'm so happy, bro. But after that, we had Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Cross. Real quick, though, before that, there was a really good Edge promo, and that's something I'm very happy about, man, is that Edge being back, his promos are so organic. They feel like it's Edge speaking from the gut, and I hope that can rub off on the writing team. I hope that can rub off on the other talent, because that's something that wrestling desperately needs in the WWE right now, man. And also, we had, right before Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross happened, we had Edge backstage walking up to Damian Priest and saying, "Hey, man, good stuff out there. I like your performance at the Rumble, and I like what you did out there tonight. Keep it up." And I was like, oh, okay, that's like The Undertaker and John Cena way back when. I like that. We then had Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Of course, there was a lot of spooky yuki in this one, and Alexa Bliss comes away with the win. I know a lot of people do not like what's happening with Alexa Bliss right now. I am on the opposite end of that spectrum. I love what is going on with Alexa Bliss right now. I think Alexa Bliss, quite honestly, gets way too much hate than what she really deserves. I feel like she is honestly one of the best performers right now in WWE in terms of characters. I think what she's doing right now with the Firefly Funhouse stuff is one of her best works ever. I think character-wise, she is pulling it off without a shadow of a doubt, and I'm very interested to see where they're going with this. And I love that after Alexa got the win, as she was going up the ramp, Randy Orton's music hit, and we went right into the next segment, the next match, the main event, and they had a stare down without staring each other down. Randy Orton did not look Alexa Bliss in the eyes. It kind of put Alexa over even more, which I thought was a very, very good decision. We then had Randy Orton go one-on-one with Edge in the main event of the evening, and this match was so good, man. I can never not like an Edge match unless it happens at WrestleMania against Randy Orton, but that's beside the point. Edge picked up the win here tonight in the main event of Monday Night Raw. Just to say that again is quite honestly insane. Like, Edge's last match on Monday Night Raw was March 28th, 2011. Like, that's insane to me that he's back on Monday Night Raw competing, and tonight, well, technically last night, he got a big win over Randy Orton. The Rated R Superstar, the Royal Rumble winner, is on the fast track on the road to WrestleMania, but he did not win without some shenanigans, as Randy Orton got distracted by Alexa Bliss bleeding from the mouth. That is exactly what I said. You did not hear me inaccurately. Alexa Bliss was gushing and bushing down her face from the blood. I don't know what type of blood it was, but it was some blood. And Randy Orton got scared, and then Edge hit the spear. He got the 1, 2, 3, and we went home. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Monday Night Raw from February 1st, 2021. I enjoyed it. I thought, in my opinion, it was probably one of my favorite Raws in a long while. It went really, really quickly. I thought it went really, really well as well. I didn't have a bad time watching it. That's usually how I gauge wrestling these days, if I enjoyed watching the show or if I was bored. I really enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it. But let me know in the comment section down below, what did you think of Monday Night Raw last night? And as always and forever, take it easy though, guys. Peace!